everyone, Champex5 here, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to make a clicker game in Python, part 4. So let's get started. First, let's see what we have till now. If I run the code, then this is it. If I press the spacebar, then this coin appears, and there's a money, the text of money. If I click on the coin, then the money increases, but if I click anywhere else, the money does not increase. And we can press P to open the shop. But one bug I found out, but that if I press P again, then I can't close the shop. So let's fix that. Let's go app class, not shop class. Let's go to app class. Then let's see in the shop events over here. Then let's do if event dot type is equal to, not minus minus, is equal to pygame dot, and then let's say key down. Then if event dot key is equal to pygame dot k underscore p, then let's do self dot state and set it to playing all caps. Let's see what that looks like. And now the bug, it should be fixed. If I press P and then if I press P again, then the shop closes. That's really nice. Now we don't really know that we have to press space at the start to start the game, so let's do that. Let's go to the start draw, not shop draw. Let's go to start draw, so let's just control click to that. And then we can do is self and then dot write text. Over here we can do press spacebar to start. Over here we can put the size as 25, and then position we can do width by 2 and height by 2. Then we can do color. I like to put this as a yellow, so 255, 189 and 9. This is a very yellowish color, but I love this color for this text, so I'm just gonna put it. You can keep whatever color you want, but it's fine. And I'm gonna put centered is equal to true because we want it in the center, right? So let's do let's run main.py. As you can see, this is the color. You can change the text, you can change the position, you can change the size, anything you can change, but I like this style, so I'm gonna keep this. Now if I press spacebar, of course you can start the game. Now let's actually work on the shop, right? So let's do that. Let's go to shop upgrade class. Then let's do self.rect is equal to pygame.rect, and rect with a capital R. Then over here let's get the left side, so let's do self.x, but that won't do. So let's do self.image.get width. So this gets the width of the image, and we want it divided by 2. So this basically gets half the width, and we can minus it from self.x to get the left side of the image. Then we can do the same thing for y, so self.y minus self.image.get height. This time instead of width we'll do height. Get height, and we have to put a brackets, I forgot that, and then get height by 2. This is perfect. Then we can get the width to be 65 and 65 as we have defined here. We can do 65 and 65. Then we can make another function, def touching mouse pointer and self. Then we can do return a boolean, and then we can do self.rect.collideRect, not collidedict or collide all. And then over here we can pass in another rect, so pygame.rect, or we could actually just put this in a mouse. So let's make a variable mouse is equal to pygame.rect, and we can remove this, and we can put mouse over here as the variable. Then over here we can do, let's do pygame.mouse.get pause. This basically gets a tuple, so let's get the x. Then we can do pygame.mouse.get pause of y, so 1. And then through trial and error I found out that the width of the mouse is 12 and the height of the mouse is 17, so this works perfectly. Then we can return the bool of it, it's perfect. Then we can go app class, and then instead of this self.screen.fill of 0 and 0, we can just do, instead of filling every time, we can just cut it and put it at the start of the while loop over here. Then we don't need to put it in the shop draw as well, or even in the shop events, but the thing is now we have to write the text all over again. So self.write text, or instead of that we can just copy this and paste it over here. That's it, just pastes it in the same place. Then we can do another thing. We can do self dot. So now we need to tell the person to press P to start to open the shop, right? So let's just do press P to open the shop. And then in the size we can put 16. The position we can put like 5 for the X. And let's do height minus say 25 for the Y. And color we can do red, or we can actually do something like cyan. So cyan we haven't defined it, so let's do that. And not this, let's do cyan is equal to, let's say 0, 255 and 255. Yep, that should work. And then we can just copy it again, and then instead of shop draw we have to do close the shop. Instead of opening we have to close the shop. And then again this should work if we see properly. Yep, close the shop and then open the shop. It's really nice. Okay, now let's see. In the shop, now we just want to move this shop events below shop draw. So instead of like this, we should make it like this. I'll tell you in a second why. So now let's do for upgrade in self.shop.upgrades. Then we can do if upgrade dot touching. I just increased the size too much. We can do if upgrade dot touching mouse pointer. Then we can do something like if event dot type is equal to pygame dot mouse button down. Then we can do self dot money minus equal to upgrade dot cost. So we have to make this upgrade dot cost variable. So let's do that. In shop upgrade class we can make an upgrade cost. So if num is equal to 0, then the first upgrade, you can make the cost of this anything, this image right here. So I'm going to make it something like self.cost self.cost is equal to 50, and for the 10, which is this one, then I'm gonna make the cost of it something like 100. Not const, it should be cost, which is equal to 100. Then I just copy it and paste it over here. Instead of this I'll put 200. Yep, that should be mostly it. But instead of that we can do one more thing, and we can do self.product is equal to, and then let's see, the first one it is 5, right? So the product of the first one will be 5. Then the product of the second one, it's showing 10, so it'll be 10. And the product of the third one will be 20 because it is 20. So let's do 20. Then let's go into app class. Then yep, this is perfect. And do self.click value. So this is a variable we have just created right now. So plus equal to self, or not self, it'll be upgrade dot product. Okay, that's nice. And then let's do self.click value. Let's just make it in the init function. So let's go here. Over here let's do self.click value is equal to, let's say 1 at first, right? Obviously, then we have to go in the drawing events or the playing events over here, and instead of this one, when we're changing the money, this line, instead of this one we can do self.click value, and that should be all of it. And one more thing I forgot in this app class. Then we can go here. If we just do this, if self.money is greater than or equal to upgrade.cost, only then this should happen. Yep, this is mostly all of it, but we don't know the cost of it yet, but we'll know it soon. But see, as if you see, my money is 0 and I can't buy this. I'm clicking but I can't buy it, so I have to get some 50, right? because that was the cost of the first one. So let's get 50 if I just keep clicking. So even I have 50, and if I click on this, then let's see. Click value. Okay, okay. So there's a typo right there. Let me just fix that. Click value. Okay. Now if I run it, sorry for my mistake. It's my mistake. Now if I get 50 money, so let's just do that. If I just spam the mouse. Okay, I have 50 now. Now if I click on this, my money becomes 0, and on one click I can get 6 because it was 1 and it increased by 5, right? So let's do this. We just keep clicking. Now I can buy this 100 one because I have 102. Now I get 6 and then 10, so 16. So I can get 18 in one click. See? Just like that. Now if I keep clicking, I can get this 200 one. And then I can get so much money like that. It's perfect. It's really cool actually. Now, but we don't know what our click value is, so let's show that. That's why we needed in the shop draw, let's do self dot write text. In this we can do an f string of click value, and it will be something like say self dot click value. I forgot about it. 16. Then this will be width by 2, and it will be 5 for the height. And color will be white actually, so 255, 255, 255. And centered will be equal to false, so we just don't need to pass it. Now we can just do that, copy it, and put it in the playing draw as well, right? Because we want to see it over there as well. Let's see what that looks like if I run main.py again. Yep, click value is there. If I click, yep. But we don't know the cost of this upgrade, right? So we want the product, we want how much, we want the cost of it right here. So let's display the cost. Let's see, in the shop events over here, self.write text. Let's see, cost will be, let's see, something like upgrade.cost. Yep, that's perfect. Size will be 16. Position will be width by 2. And let's see, height will be height by 2 plus I think 120 was 120, yes, 120, and the color will be black, and centered will be equal to true actually. Centered will be true. Yep, that's perfect. Let's see what that looks like. If I press P, then yep, cost is 50, cost is 100, and cost is 200. Yes, that is nice. And my money is 0. Yep, it's perfect. I hope you enjoyed the series. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Hope you in the next series is gonna be most probably like a clicker game, or not a clicker game. It might just be a shooter game. So be tuned for that. Tell me if you want it. Otherwise, I might not make it. I might make something else. Please let me know in the comments below. Subscribe, like, share, comment, everything. And see you in the next one. Peace.